Alright. It is time for a bit more Subnautica. I think my voice might be a little loud. Okay, that should be better so I don't I like skipping. It's been what? Less than a week since my last run. I think it was on Tuesday or Monday. I can't really recall. But anyway, I want to get back to it. This time I've been much smarter and I've installed the craft room storage mod, which is going to make my life so much easier. Give about 1 minute before we get started. Actually, let's just start the game. I'll just build a few things, eat, drink, start the exploration proper in a minute. And my whole strength seems to low. Right, last time I wanted to build a compass so I would know where I was going, so let's make that immediately. It's not Pathfinder Flooring. I think I built a laser. Oh no, I don't have the diamonds, right. Right. So that's where we want diamonds. How we will get diamonds, uncertain as of now, but we'll find out. Salt and quartz. All the salt and the quartz. I think I have a miscellaneous sulfur. I don't. Whoops. Yeah, also. Put the sulfur here, and the egg is just random spot, so I don't have to transport them. Also put the fire extinguisher, which I do not require, and the flare. That's all good. Although, I would like a new battery for my sea glide. R. Change battery. Unload battery. Grab this one. Put the empty one in there instead. At 1. Change power source. Put the new battery. 100%. Is it all good? Alright. Quick water question. I don't have any. I'm out of water. Can I make water? I have bleach, apparently. Oh no, I guess he makes bleach from my storage. Ah, I'm so glad I downloaded that mod. It's a lot of water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Perfect, we can get going. Now,
Welcome aboard, Captain.
if I recall, it was Beacon 19 that we went to last time that had a ruby near it. And, well, ruby, diamonds, somewhat the same idea, right? So let us go in that direction in the hopes of finding some diamonds. As I want to have a laser cutter ASAP. The battery on my CMOF is not so good. Hopefully I will not come to regret this. It's just a kilometer, right? Yeah. Even if it's a lot of sounds. I'm going to reduce the music a little bit on my end. Not because it's a good idea, because I won't hear the monsters. I just won't get too spooked by their existence. I'm still very uncertain about what I'm supposed to be doing in the game. I hope it's not... I think it is becoming night very quickly, which is not good news. This night is dark. Did I try to up the gamma last time? I don't know if there is such an option. There is not such an option. Maybe graphics. I don't see anything. Color grading? Lens dirt? No. Motion blurs. Oh, obviously it should. And yeah, that's all I had. It is so dark. Okay, so I guess it is completely night right now. Let me get my blinds real quick to get some more luminance on my screen. Okay, that should be much better. God, my echoes is so empty. Okay, this should be This should work. This should work fine. I can see something. Not great, but something. I have my flashlight. It's good, pretty deep. I don't think I've been this way. This fragment. It's also the depth of night. A thermal plant.
Blueprint acquired.
So I wonder if that. Oh, really? I wonder what it gives me. Maybe I can build deeper bases and not worry about the temperature. Or it's just for burning things to get energy. Which, why would I when I can just make tons of solar panels? Oh, sweet. Shit. It is dark. I wish I could cut that open. Just grab some more air and turn here and continue the exploration. See how the Reaper shows up, I'm going to be wetting all of my clothes, not just my pants. Just I didn't use all of my oxygen. Maybe I can save on the seam of energy by doing this. I am a flashlight anyway, I'm not going to stick to this one small area. Okay, well, maybe I could get into this red right here, but apparently not. Want this laser cutter? I think this is going to open so much for me when I get it. It's not the first time, but I see a wreck that I'm completely locked out of because of this lag. Are these like hostile? Oh, this is open.
New blueprint acquired.
No signal. Oh, supply crate. What's this? Just water. Mansion. When I survive from this, I'm going to be such a baron of the using my words. Wow, this is nice. It's scary. Of furniture. I'll create a furniture store and become rich. Is that diamond? Tell me it's diamond. I don't think it's diamond. Ah, it's quartz. That is ruby. Not that I really need it right now, but I'm sure I will one day. So, a lot of ruby here. No diamond whatsoever. Oh, lithium.
30
Yeah.
seconds.
I need oxygen. Somewhat close. I'm still yet to run out of oxygen as far as I can remember. Or maybe once actually. I hope it doesn't insta-kill you because I have 20 meters. Easy. The Seamoth loses 1% battery every time I board it. Also, it seems. First off, is quite dumb. It also means I need to be careful so I can still get home. Diamond, huh? So much ruby, no diamond. Oh, it's one of the angry plants over there. Well, I would go at it. Whoa! I think that was diamond.
Of the All Terra Corporation, you will be liable to reimburse the full market price.
I
Your current bill stands at 3 million credits.
Sounds like a lot of money. An economist, but I'm not sure I'll be able to repay that. So I'll just kill myself when I finally get back home. I'll snap.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay, so diamonds are shale deposits. Just need one more. Small, tiny diamond. Seeing any shale deposits right now. Need to get out of that cave to clean right now. Get solid.
Seconds.
This time, mess up Nilja, we'll have to achieve. Okay, once more. Just one more shell deposit, and we are good to go. And just go back home, build our laser cutter, and then come right back here to cut open that rack. These diamond. That is a diamond. I mean, while I'm done here, just done my inventory stuff, but riches beyond power. Just an egg. Can I destroy the eggs? Destroy the ecosystem. Copper is always appreciated. Deep rumbling sounds. Oh, nice. It's daytime. That is new. And now I have it. I don't know what a moon pool is.
Acquired.
One kind of like air hockey. Air hockey? Hockey. Fusion of H's is not very good. I think I could go somewhat closer to the surface while I traverse this area. Because I'm very scared of having a Reaper above me. I fear Reaper may be completely unwarranted. Maybe there are no Reapers around here, but I'd rather be sure. Big dude. Would be a Roman. That's the life pod that's on my base. That is nice. I wonder if the craft from storage mod allows me to use the Habitat Builder from storage as well, if I still need to get it out. That would be very useful. Especially if you can like build glass from quartz and so on. That is such a lifesaver for the best quality of life you can hope for.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So, gems. Ruby, 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 diamond, diamond. Metals. Lots of metals. So let's check that tier line. It looks like it allows me to do so. Beautiful docking bay with high energy and structural requirements. Wow. That seems pretty good. to energy. Alright, if I go about giving something. Like, maybe that's why you need a bioreactor to get these things that cost a lot of energy. Anyway, where was I? Bots. Shell set. Ooh. Personal tools, laser cutter. I need a battery, and I don't have acid mushrooms, right? It's one of the saddest problems I have ever job. Oh shoot. Acid mushrooms instead of eating it. I'll just use this seed line. Instead of using my precious power core battery, just use a regular battery. Seed line. Do spines have official names, or do people just invent some? The Greenvine Jungle or something? The starting area. The safe area. Bring back home. I could actually just pick up the storage container. This way they don't. Oh, they don't have anything to want. This means that I don't have any acid mushrooms left, right? I need to go and collect some more. There was a radio message, this isn't correct.
Aurora, this is Sunbeam again. We just picked up a massive debris field at your location. I didn't know how many of you... I didn't know. We're now en route to your location. We're gonna bring you home. Sunbeam out. What else can I say? The only time I parked a rig this big on a rock that small was in VR. And I blew it. It's a bad option, alright, but so are all the others.
Oh, full inventory of acid mushrooms. I'll have some reserves. Okay, so the Sunbeam is coming. I was a bit scared there would be a time gate thingy, because they said you have 1 week to tell us before we go. No. So they'll be coming to the planet. I hope the game doesn't have time limit. But I can do it at my pace. Last will be rather slow. Mushrooms. Box. It's actually make a new mist container that is for anything that I don't have an idea that I need in larger ones yet. And this will include sulfur and eggs. So I'll put the waterproof blockers outside. I like this construct them actually. Don't need them that much anymore because I have a house. Cool. I can make a laser cutter. Life is good. And we can go back to where we were a minute ago. Stop cutting some laser. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Can I recharge the power core from the Zima? How do we extract it? Anyway, here it is. Power seat, let's unload it. Can I recharge one? I don't have a way to recharge those yet. Can I fabricate one? I can. Fabricate a new one. I'll drop the other one in processed for now. I'll recharge it later, I imagine. You get a big battery, bigger charger, that makes sense. Well, I'll just make a second one.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And we go back to Beacon Manager. There we go. Let us go. I brought the laser cutter, right? It's amazing. Okay, with that, we'll be able to enter those 2 wrecks. I hope there are good things in it. But more importantly, since I'm full in energy, I can still go further. This is essentially straight south from the base. Actually, not straight south, it's south-southwest. South-southwest-west? Between south and southwest. I don't know. Is there a name for that? The in-betweens. SSW. NMW. I feel like it should be an name version. Oh, not really. It should be SSW, because it's more south than west. Like, it's southern than southwest. Right? Let's go. Pop it open. South by southwest. Nice. This consumed a lot of power though. Maybe 20%. 70%. Maybe 20%. Data box. Cyclops fire suppression system. Not a Cyclops here. Sample analyzer. Non-functional. Immediately repaired. Sample class. Microscope. Okay, the question now is, are these useless? Or can I make a building? Maybe I can make my own lab and then they'll be useful there. We shall see that rather quickly here. Might see load and vibe on a...
Seek fluid intake.
Oh yeah, I might do water. But I think I brought some water. Also oxygen. Just decorative. So essentially, like passing that just gave me Cyclops sparks, which I can't use because I don't have the Cyclops. Uniform's dive suit. Technology.
30 seconds. Acquired.
Mod station. Let's go. Yeah, I need to go grab some oxygen or I'm going to die.
Oxygen.
Anyway, let us eat the nutrient block. We picked up this drink some disinfected water. A version of a useless glass container. Well, at least the game tells you. Mod station in progress indeed. I think there might have been one more thing that I could scan that I didn't do. In case that is true. Go back here. Maybe it was just the box which I opened just before leaving. Yeah, I think that was it. Okay. I think I did get one piece of useful technology. Still don't. Which... not much. Where do I pick up those eggs? Why? What compels my fingers to click? I don't care if all of them are useless. What is this? That is human-made. Probably inside of it. It is restricted. I see how it is. Surely that is important. Alas, I'm not so sure I understand that importance. So for now, I'll continue to plow on toward south-southwest. But thankfully, I have a beacon close by at the light on 19. It's close to there. Also, it is complete darkness again. Okay, when that happens. Partly going up. I wouldn't know. The roof. There's a big fat load of no geometry here, which, forgive me for thinking that this would be ideal Reaper ground, because you can move uninhibited. I don't understand how this works. Where am I going? Okay, I'm going straight down right now. Good depth. We're going down. Want yeah. Seeing the depth. Yeah, will there be anything at all anymore? Like mountains? Or I'm scared.
Warning, entering ecological dead zone. Adding report to data bank.
Well, let's get the fuck away from here. I don't know what that sound is behind me. There's something behind me, and I'm not turning around. Well, that was, something. Just a silly name to scare the tourists. Makes sense. You don't want everyone to come to your fun zone of pure darkness. This place reminds me of another wreck we found around here. Oops, whoa.
Damage imminent.
Not break my shit. Oh yeah, there was the teleporting creature of doom. I remember we were in this biome, not necessarily here, but in this biome at some point. And there was something interesting. AKA wreck. Some form suit arm thingies. What are those things? Are we aggressive? I want to find out. Hey, look. Sea Treader. That seems not aggressive. Not called the Sea Stalker or the Sea Death Machine. Oh, Sea Treader Leviathan. So it is a Leviathan. It is big. Makes sense. The teleporter thing of doom. Good name. I have a good name in mind. I'll think about it. Oh, here's one. Let's scan that bit. Come here. Here. Wait, do I already have I scanned it before? Oh, I think I did. I should have. How all those masterminds? I like it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome aboard me. Not go down so I don't crush my fall. Why is it so dark in here? The vibe change is so sudden. That is a huge wreck. Good opportunity for me and my new laser cutter, isn't it? Need to find a way in to get the bottom. There's eco deads almost here.
Plant life on the seafloor suggests this may be the migration path of a huge, bottom-dwelling life form.
Huge bottom-dwelling life form. That sounds a lot like my new friends, the sea trade tree. Like a bridge. I think that's it. Yeah, I can build a cycle bridge.
Blueprint acquired.
But if I recall, you need the bridge and the engine for those. And the
Integrating new PDA data.
I cut off the ones that are banged up like that. Thank you. I open up and hello? It's just chilling in the living room. Cyclone. Not cyclone, crawl suit. Propulsion arm.
New blueprint
Assembled
acquired.
arm. Cycle shield generator.
30
Phone
seconds.
suit.
New blueprint acquired.
Right there. Oh. Okay, I might die from the oxygen, but I need this. Okay, this looks very unwise. I need to get it now.
Oxygen.
Oh no, I should have went to my... Should have went to the CMOC. No. Oh, I'm so close to the surface, and yet I won't. Yeah. Oh, I survived. I've made it. Oh, the game is very generous with that. I was certain it was loading. Loading screen my death. That's not the bad. Thankfully, a mistake which had absolutely zero consequence. Don't deserve that kindness. Yeah. Here, through that sealed door. Yeah, we can scan it here. Picture of someone. No, but I got a chrome suit fragment, and not just the arm, the actual suit. That is nice. And also now build a cyclop bridge, but we got the engine. I don't know if there is any point of doing that. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, it's a good surprise. Like, you fade to black and then suddenly you breathe in. It's well made. This sounds like weird. I don't like it. What's this? Oh. Oh, what the hell? Jesus Christ, that's Let's bugger off a little bit away from that mastermind. He could psychic blast me. That is considered as rude in my culture.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
The hull damage is so fast. It's kind of ridiculous. Yeah. You take 10 damage immediately. You get brutal. Actually gets let's take that opportunity to duel one button. Reaper. And then let's dive into this rift. It was under there. Gold, big gold chunk. And I want whatever tool you need to take those big deposits. Caves there. I imagine it's a ship that has like a drill arm. Or maybe I think I had some fragments for the prawns with drill arm. Or maybe it's both. Seems to be much in here. Let's get out. Hey. What a stressful game. Get away from that rift. I wonder if Reapers are placed in specific areas or just as progress gate blocks. For example, the one that's near the Aurora seems to be an obvious hey, by the way, you can't explode the Aurora because there's this death machine here. But otherwise, I wonder. Hey, what's this wreck? It's close to home too. Maybe there was a door I couldn't get through. I don't remember it there being a door that I couldn't get through, but it's worth a little check. There's good tech inside of it. Maybe a bronze fragment. Maybe a Cyclops engine fragment. I don't know. Oh, I think this was the area where the Reaper sneaked up on me in this area. Well, they didn't see me, thankfully. They was around. There's no way into this wreck. Disappointing, that's the case. Cool. Grab let's grab more breath. Back to it. Keeping a close eye on the neighbors. Probably you can't just have a wreck that's useless. And that's useless. I'm less and less certain of my statement as I pursue exploration. What's the point? Why is he there? What? What? Why would he do this? I'm sure I put all this stuff on the floor around it. Maybe not picked up all the salvage, but for sure it's been around. Checking no Reaper, no surprise. Good.
Welcome aboard,
All
Captain.
wrecks have an interior.
Fluid intake.
Okay, surely I can find it.
Vital signs stabilizing.
That reassures me, because why would you have such a large wreck without an interior? Didn't seem very. Correct target, not that interior. Certainly seems interior less. Entrance might be too obvious. Oh. Looking at the difficult things. There's a door here that's close and uncountable. Here. Am I just blind? That's a strong possibility, I guess. Are you saying that you've seen the entrance, the space? Oh. Oh. Can I cut that? I can't cut that. Ask me. Oh. Well. That charter. Have that. Most certainly underwhelming. No, but I think about it, I might have already been in there the first time I collected the battery charger, and that's when I got out, and then she told me, oh, by the way, Reaper, led battery powered. Running in it a lot. Yeah, I'm not sure if I explored the whole wreck, because what I explored was very small, like maybe 3 small rooms. And that wreck is huge, so I assume I didn't visit all of it. For now, let's stick it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Unload that one. This new full charge battery. Put this one inside. Unload that one. Unload that one. We learned a new recipe. Yeah, this is something I don't care. Reimpulse dive suit. Enhanced survival in extreme temperatures. That's not too bad. Synthetic fibers, I don't know how to make. I don't have that recipe yet. Small add-ons are easy. They are. They definitely are. That's why I'm not sure I visited everything. I might want to go right away and visit some more. First I'll unload all of my titanium. The solid hull can go in the salt. Let's drop all of this useless things. So put them in what will eventually be an office. I'll build something. Well, I guess it's decoration. There. It's hitting my base. Is my base taking damage? I think so. Would tell me, right? Right. I did finish one new recipe, one blueprint. So what the that is. This. Oh yeah, I did get that. Fancy. One day I'll be able to. All of those items. Building a Cyclops. Okay, so I can't until I have all the recipe Cyclops. And it doesn't even tell me the recipe. Oh, what a Cyclops is, but it looks like a big ship. Let's go back to that close by wreck. See if I missed anything. Grabbed a bottle of water or two. I could fish more often for the food it gives me. What was the entrance again? There's a door, and above it there was a big hole. Is my memory like that? Oh, there's a hole right here. It's yeah, I think that's it. It was just my angles were messed up, so I didn't understand. Oh, here it is. That one's closed up. That is a room full of stuff. I need my scan. Please. I might drawn here, but if that is the case, I'll be okay. I'm close to base, so I'm not losing anything. Oh, mod station fragments. You can get a mod station from supply container, quantity fragments. Oh, another mod station fragment. I think I'm unlocking it. Yeah, here it is.
New blueprint acquired.
Damage wiring.
30 seconds.
Yeah, fine. It's fine. I'll just die. Come back here. Battery charge of fragments, let's just get the titanium.
Oxygen.
Mobile vehicle big fragment. Don't need that. Oh, so there is an entrance here. Okay, that's a quick way back to where I was. Okay, maybe I can make it actually. Don't think so. Nope. You're not even using the toolbar expansion, or how can you even live like this? Good question. I only have. Oh, you lost some of your belongings. You lose stuff when you die. Know that. Just lost some titanium, I guess. And yeah, my CMOS stairs where it was. That was one of my questions. Good to know. How am I not using that expansion? I actually saw it when I was installing the trap room storage mod, and I was wondering whether it was a good idea to install or not. Yes, it is. My toolbox keeps getting messed up. I will install it for next time. For sure. No doubt about that in my mind. What was the easy room in it? Right here. Work only one way. Oh, just infinity. Station fragment. Make it already, so easy titanium, which I'll lose when I eventually die with it. Charger. More titanium I have, but can't lose all of it. Easy box, station. I have no clue where the vent that I used to get in is. Picture frame. Some more decoration now. Oh yeah.
New blueprint acquired.
I think that is I think that is essentially it anyway. It's the ship.
30 seconds.
It's the ship. How can I get out of town? I have no idea where I am. Here it is.
Oxygen.
I don't know where we see all this, it's not just go surface. Then we go this. Alright, well, not bad. We have acquired the mod station beacon. It's progress. Some kind. I know one of the mods you can build there, and it's the reason why they decided to build all this, is the ultra high capacity O2 tank. Which will make exploring much easier. So, how does one build one of those? Scanner room, multi-purpose. I want all of those at some point. It's fine, I should make it soon. But let's make it need one more time, so I don't have a time. Make one of those. No. Computer chip is easy to make. Entire model, so okay. So, moonfall. I'm gonna need 2 ingots. Can I make 2 ingots? If I can, I will create the titanium, the moonfall room right now. I don't know if I have the energy to sustain that. Probably not, but if I don't, that's just how it is. Already for pickup, I need to go and get moonfall. Well, it's a gigantic room, sorry. Jesus Christ, how do I make it so? Actually, links up to my base correctly. Am I not link up to my base correctly? Am I missing something? Can you not link up to your base? Or is it the second, like it's a second building? Count as a separate building? Looks like it counts as a separate building, but I don't know if it matters. I think it's constructed now with can I build stuff next to your base? Or do you- I'm struggling to control this game. To construct A, to right click to do things. Sometimes to control this game makes no sense whatsoever. Not no.
After weeks without human contact, it is normal to experience psychological discomfort. Research indicates symptoms may be partly alleviated by adopting a pet, 30 or seconds, anthropomorphizing an inanimate object.
Maybe it'll connect when it's built. It connects when it's built. Oh wait,
Welcome aboard,
build
Captain.
reinforcement or remove weak parts. Okay, let's deconstruct this. I don't have the structural integrity. Just need to build some reinforcement, not that hard. Building is very janky. Not that hard, yeah. Expensive, but it works. I have that lithium for a reason. It's plus 7 to basal strength. That is good. I don't know how much I should have looked at it. Oh, it's a radio message. Talk to me.
High priority automated message from Aurora Live Pod 13 coordinates attached. Live Pod is carrying high priority passenger.
Yoki Kassar. I said Kassar. Why do I have to record this anyway?
Send immediate burial detail.
Signal location uploaded to
The
PDA.
gap with CMOC. Yeah, that's what I understood it as. I like the kind of garage. I wonder if I can recharge my CMOC. That would be nice. Like recharge and or repair. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love it. Energy charging. It is charging. Oh, I love it. It's so nice. So I don't think it's repairing it, but I can easily do so myself. Right? This is my laser cutter, just cutting it. No, it is repair tool. 50 repair points here. Well, no matter. I have a garage now. Base looking fine.
This is Life Pod 2, coordinates attached. We're way past our safe depth and bleeding O2. We'll have to swim for the surface, but it's 500 meters straight up. We'll make for the rendezvous and keep you posted. Out.
Signal
Life pods to
location
go
uploaded
explore
to
here and
PDA.
there. 230 and wait, did I say 13? Yes, I think it was life pod 6 that said it was close to 13. But for us to buy the codes and clues. Well, we can go and check those out. Oh, I love my girl. Holy crap, do I love my girl. And it's been fully charged.
All systems online.
That's repaired though. White. Am I the only one who thinks the control of this game's are amazingly janky? It's a me problem, not a game problem. It feels janky as all hell. To enter my CMOD. Wait, the biome of Life Pod 13 seems to be the Bitcoin jungle. That is a new biome. I don't think I've ever been here. mushroom trees. Oh, it's called. Oh, I don't know what kind of enemies there are in there. Maybe it's not so cool. There's a bit of VIP dead in there. Ultra quite fence, I want that.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh, great.
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay, that's an amazingly boring life mod. Just lore and one blueprint. Oh, it's a good blueprint, so. So how do I make the ultra glide? I imagine it's a mod station. Yep, burn the blade. Construction enhances the swim speed considerably, and it's very easy to make. Don't know if I have lithium left, because I consume some of it for the the reinforcement. Well, 500 meter depth. CPOU. I think it's you.
Biomass in this area is dominated by plant life, picking up faint all-terra vehicle signatures.
Oh, there were these. I wonder if there's anyone living still. Remember this, these vents we've seen in the earlier? Seems to indicate that someone is alive. Or at least has been alive enough, long enough to build this. Or maybe there are people living on the planet. That is not nice, I think. Ooh, that is not nice too. Okay, it's straight down now. So, no enemies. At this depth, when this biome, we might find diamonds. And I do need a few, so I think that's a shell deposit right here. No, it's quartz. Awful ISO. Weird sounds. You and weird sounds. Ooh, that's big. I don't know what that is, but that is big. It's a mastermind or whatever the actual real name is. Psychoblaster. Uh-oh.
Calorie intake recommended.
Hey, what happened to you, friend? I get tired. Is there any point to coming here? Seems not. Oh, it's a big hole. Idiot.
Integrating new PDA data.
Get it. Indeed. Indeed. I have to listen to whatever the PDA download is.
30 seconds.
So if it's just lore, what a waste of time. It's a dangerous dive. You definitely need a vehicle to go all the way there. I'm gonna die. I hope not, because I'm far from base, any dangerous area. Collecting my CMOF will be annoying. Come. We have done
Welcome
it.
aboard, Captain.
Data bank. Rotation develops fail with flooding. Bilge found. I can go to the surface. I guess we are on the surface. Do I have food? Oh. I need to collect some food at some point. I never do it. Nothing on the surface. It was a huge waste of my time. Okay. Well, scratch what I was saying a few seconds ago. Maybe we can make this work before I starve to death. Only to find the entrance again. Something I'm not good at. Come on, come on. But I'm going to die of hunger so far from base. We'll have to swim back to my seamouth. That is not going to be nice. Dying of hunger is such an easy choice to go. Full marks, stolen marks. People are this
Blueprint acquired.
power cell charger, please. Fragment.
New blueprint acquired.
Like it's whole
Emergency.
fragment.
Starvation imminent. Seek calorie intake immediately.
Oh.
New blueprint acquired.
Trust me, I'm diary
30
aware.
seconds.
These called the tree mushrooms, I wasn't wrong. Okay, the objective is simple, we go to base and then we die. Beat progress console. The vehicle thingy. I can't remember what I picked up actually. Vehicle thingy, yeah, I can't remember what it was. This is northwest of base, and this is a very interesting area. New biome that I've not been to, so potentially good resources, and only 500 meters away, not far. Maybe I should build I think it's called an aquarium. Or terrarium, or whatever, so I can breed fish and make some food easy. Home sweet home. I'm loving that. So yes, what did I pick up? Lots of upgrades which I have no use for. People upgrade console. Okay, I turned around. It's time to build that right now. Interior module, power cell charger, don't care for. Modification station. And I don't think I have the diamond. You'll tell me that I can't. There's no diamond. Eagle upgrade console. You can build it anywhere here. Right, here will work. Thank you, Bill from storage mod. Sadly, I'm out of copper. I'm out of copper. I am copper. Do I have anything to make food? I don't. I just starve myself to death. Guess I'll just make some. Find some fish. Why die when you can survive? Mostly because I've got no advantages to surviving this specific one. If you like what you can craft in that, yeah, I'm excited to find out. Just need a bit of copper first. Then we will be enjoying this sequence.
Stabilizing.
Full feed. I'm a bit. I don't know what exactly I'm doing in this game so far.
Playing partially translated broadcast.
Destroyed.
Patrol. New targets unaccounted for. 1.
All systems online.
That guy doesn't seem like a nice person, actually. Why am I keep getting to see him out? Copper is right here. I know, but that's okay. That's not the sandstone. That is limestone. That is not. I'm not used to it, so I can build coal rooms out of it. I've seen some machines that does direct metal sintering something. That is essentially a metal 3D printer with titanium, and that looks impressive. Like the tech is insane. I don't know how reliable the parts are in terms of quality, because in terms of like dimensions, it's perfect. The quality is obviously the quality is not there. There's no point in the parts. But apparently they're pretty good. I don't know if you can trust the internet for that kind of information, but all I've heard on that is that it makes good parts. This question is interesting. Because subtractive manufacturing is so wasteful compared to additive. Portion of metal that you keep compared to what you started with is ridiculous. With some metals you don't care. Other metals like copper or titanium would get expensive, especially copper. The Seamount back in the moon pool. It's not like you're being a counter target, right? Right. Must have been talking about the Reapers. Yeah, he's hunting the Reapers. That's what it is. Hell yeah. Okay. Changed their color, which makes it nice. Oh, I guess. Yeah. I mean, cool, but that. Ah, here it is. I was starting to panic. What is this? Oh, yes. Solar charger. Okay. Cannot make it. Northwest electric bills. Huh. Torpedo system. Man, I regret wasting my aerogel. Oh, I can't make the torpedo set. So hard. What would you want to? more smooth. Good. I want that. Really, there, it's good compared. Storage, I want. I'm doing great, thank you. I'm very happy to be playing with Subnautica. Interesting game. Okay, so these go in here, and then goes a trapdoor. Where was it? I remember opening it. With this. No, that is not it. Back up.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I imagine the sea. That water is bound. Imagine you are able to access it easily from the garage. The sequel. Let's try that here. Maybe it's that landing. Oh, yes. Okay, so exciting stuff. Seam of depth module. 300 meters. That is amazing. I've been wanting that for so long. Storage module. That is also great. That is really, really good. In fact, how much is the storage? Not very big. 800 watts. The mod station can make the depth module better. All right. I need that so badly. I need that diamond. I need it now. So we shall go and get it. I'll go and get it soon. What gravity? Oh, man. Do I need to recharge my stuff? Yes. There. Oh, I guess it wasn't really low on charge as well. Okay, I have to build it all. In fact, I should just leave it here. I don't need to bring it around. This way I save on space. Oh. Good peeper, eat it, drink some water. Do I use RTX voice? I do. Is it not working properly? Because it does tend to do that a little bit. Mostly I've set it up so it filters the echo in my room, because my room is essentially empty right now, which makes it very echoey. Alas, the echo cancellation sometimes makes my voice slip in and out. Voice is struggling if it makes sense. Let's try. I shall video broadcast sound and echo reduction. Do tell me if you think it is better, worse, or bad, but in a different way. Okay, locker. Let's put all I knew. Found titanium in there. Now we certainly want to. We can close the upgrade. Holy good or holy bad? Usually holy is bad.
Systems.
Are you playing in a dark concrete font? Okay, I understand it is not a... It is not better. Okay, I'll...
Online.
Okay. There are some problems with my current sound setup. Mostly I just moved in my new apartment and I have an office because I work in my office. And as moving around all that much as I've been doing lately gets very expensive, so I'm low on the funds. Which means that I can't afford to buy too much furniture right now. Which means that my office, which is rather big, it's a big room, is completely empty. There's my office, like my desk. There's not even a chair, my chair is still at my previous place, I need to move it. There's a stool, my desk, and my computer. And that is it. That is the only things in my office. For, I don't know, it's like 5x5 room maybe? 4x5? It echoes a lot. As for the AC, I think the computer is a bit noisy right now. Streaming plus playing tends to do that. And my microphone is just not set up, as in it is just resting without a stand on my desk. Because when I went to Singapore, I brought my microphone, but I could not afford the weight of the stand, of the Yeti stand. It's very heavy. But it's currently standless. Cloud deposit, here it is. Lithium. Good. That's not what I'm here for, but it's still good. So want to know what that is. Can I scan it? Oh, it's an alien vent. I like the AC sound. I don't know what that tells about you, Calvin. I wonder, if you keep the CMOD and you open your inventory, no, you don't have access to the storage. You have to go for it from the outside. Just a bit down. No, gold and diamonds. Diamond, please. Diamond. Reminds me of my own streams. I wish I could get good sounds at my stream. It's gonna be a priority as soon as I have some more money in the bank account. Just to put stuff in my office, get a new microphone stand,
discovered.
hopefully have some good sound. Go. I know I got the back, just trying to get in the book. Since I'm there much as well. Like if I can find a Joss stand, I'll go for it. Do you explore the Jellystream Cave? I have. There's a habitat down there. I went there, and I immediately died. Like, it killed me almost instantly. Because of, poison or bacteria? I can't remember what they said. It was in this area. I think it was bacteria. In any case, I died almost immediately. So yeah, not a great experience so far down there. I'm obviously thinking of going back there as soon as I have whatever it is I need to survive this environment. Because I want to explore this habitat. Actually, maybe I can scan them from the outside. Maybe I should try that. It's just jumpfish obstacles. Are you sure? Because the screen got all green as soon as I entered the habitat. Like when I was outside the habitat, it was all good. There's a button here. How do I... 1, 2, 3, 4. What are these buttons at the bottom? Oh, it's just the modules. This tells me what modules I have. How do I access the storage actually? Here. I know it's not instant. Well, it's not instant. It killed me like 2 or 3 seconds. But oh, what is this? You gone, little critter. Leader. Sounds accurate. Oh, it's plenty of them. Okay, this is far one. What is standard size? Plenty of them. Oh, it's some spoilers. Back here, you all. You touch with tentacle curtains. Okay, so it is not poison. So maybe I can go in there as long as I'm careful of the tentacle curtain. Like, you're giving me renewed hope. I should go back there. Okay, you know what? We shall go back there. We actually set up right above these caves. That's why I chose this area to settle my base. I was like, oh, interesting cave. We'll have an easy access to it, and then proceed to never return because I'm scared. Just like wood. else I can put in an aerogel. Get some ruby around here. And let us get out. So, sure, I touched the curtain. Am I supposed to dodge it, or am I supposed to get technology so it doesn't kill me? So that is a widely different thing. My understanding was I was lacking technology, which is why I didn't try to return. So maybe I should return. We'll see very soon. And just carefully move around. Alright. Part of the reason why I was going fast is I was low on the oxygen when I get there. But maybe I'll be able to build my ultra high O2 tank before we go. Thanks to our upcoming mod station. Oh, that is true, of course. I can just use my T-Rock. Thank God. I love my newly found Seamoth. The 300 meters is so good. Yeah, I tried scrubbing along the ceiling a little bit. Let's open the storage. Got up all of this. We didn't need the storage whatsoever, but whatever. Now, if I collect spare time, collect this again, I put it on one. Should I put my mod station? I think I'll put it in the moon pool. There's lots of room here. Oh, maybe I can't build the computer chip. What would I be missing for that? Computer chip. Copper. Jesus Christ. The most anticlimactic metal. Perfect amount. Wow. Gems. Here's gems. I will put the sets as miscellaneous on it, even though I love them. They deserve a better fate than being missed. Salt serves some purpose. I can't remember what it is I need to make bleach with, I think it's salt and a coal, maybe? Good sort of water monuments. Where is the copper? Good opportunity for. I want the pawn suit with drill arms and pawn suit obviously. So I can get some huge chunks of metal. Having to go back to collect copper every time I want to build anything is not the most engaging part of this game. Okay. Alright, I've scanned the vents, so I need to check the data bank. It might tell me interesting things. So, it does make something quite clear. There are aliens, like intelligent life forms, around. Subnautica's permanent medium with the copper. Copper is just too useful in real life and in games. Mod station. Our survival knife. I can make it a thermal blade. Air tank. Let's go. Just need to You put this one, I guess. Oh yeah. So that 135. What will it be now? Oh crap, that is big. That is huge. Cyclops upgrade, plant skill and nickel. So I can't do because I don't have nickel. Yeah, module and K2. Module and K2. Oh, but this is a Cyclops C-mod. Magnetite, they don't have that. Monster, they don't have that. Silicon rubber, I know how to make that. Do I not have enough script line, right? I'm going to like that easily. If I see faster, just go and do that. Quick and easy. Now I need to equip my defense in the bottom. Guess we'll just make the rubber first. Gets less space in my inventory. I've been playing a fair bit of Escape from Tarkov recently. And the inventory management, and that's so annoying. Ridiculous. My whole life, I've been making my inventory manageable. Alright. Doesn't tell me by how much, but I guess we'll find out. Substance we don't need, resources. It's just to make a silicon rubber so it doesn't take too much space. And we'll make some lubricants just in case, because we used some lubricants for the. Okay. I can even make my thermal knife, so I can cook. So if you're hungry, just chill with the fish. It'll be cooked already. Also, it looks super cool. Also, but my thermal knife is. It's just. I think the propulsion cannon. I have no clue if that is. It's got any purpose for me. But I just like the idea of having a grav gun like in Half-Life. Okay, let's drop more metals. Let's drop more salt. A lot of fish. I'll need to try that. And the hat with building. Ooh, that is big. Maybe I don't want to have that on me. That is too big. Well, I'll bring it when I know that I might want to use it. Perhaps if I never bring it, I'll never know why I would want to use it, but it's too big. Right, alien vents. Alien vents. Public documents, that's not it. Greater edge. Oh, okay. That was the dead zone. Leviathan class. That explains the sound. Now, terrifying sound. Fallen, carnivores, sand shark, stalker, whatever. Leviathan. The reef back. It's thankfully nice. It's bread. They made unheard mineral deposits that churn the sand. How nice of them. Anyway, alien data, alien vent. It's a pumping system that is beyond maximum scalable depth. Warm deoxygenated water is being expelled into the atmosphere. Might be an alien base under the ground. Oh. 70 degrees. Oh, right. I was wondering what I wanted to do now. I know. It's time to explore this area. Okay, I hate the controls. I will want my scanner on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll enter the Seamoth. Go down.
All systems online.
Repair my Seamoth before we go down. We need to exit, but left click enter. Why? Why must it be like that? Anyway. Hell yeah. Yeah, that feels good. That feels true, right. I think I had a beacon for the, yes, the gassy habitat. What's this? Oh, it's just it's one broken habitat. I think I've explored that one. Which is right, yeah, it's opened. Is it time to be careful about a jellyfish curtain? Is what I've been told to avoid lighter play. It's so much nicer to use your Seamoth. They have 225 oxygen, so even without the Seamoth, I'm good. Well, bye bye. Why have you streamed so long? I don't think we find that such a thing even exists. Go back to the old mushrooms, man. Oh, these are the jellyfish curtains. I get it. You can avoid them. Let's research everything. I want to make shares. The water filtration machine. That might be useful. Produces water for free, I guess, or for energy. I want that. This way we'll never have to struggle with water ever again. Multi-purpose room. Oh. I was wondering what it was and how to build it. Now I think I know. Guessing it, I'm gonna get an actual base, not just tubing.
New blueprint acquired.
Here. Observatory. I don't think that has any use, like practical uses, but it looks amazing, so I want one. That fish is angry.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh man, I love my oxygen. Oh, what is this?
New PDA
Like, where is it? Bugger. Went through the wall. It's cheating. Wall planter, a double bed. Yeah, I can have an actual room.
New blueprint acquired.
Additional air capacity? Still? Like, even better? Oh no, I got it already, so just gave me titanium.
Integrating new PDA
I think I'm interested in listening to some of those. Actually. Ah, shoots. Touch the thing. Because it's not instant death, but it removes a very large chunk of your HP if you touch them. what I'm learning is don't. Where the hell is my CMON? Where the hell is my CMON? It is. Some damage got attacked by that Islamic friend. Oh no, I should have put some Pathfinder notes. Get anti-pension. Well, cool. Cool. To be honest, I don't know if I found anything that is going to help me progress through the game. An actual, tangible, useful upgrades. But they're cool upgrades, man. Happy. Let's listen to
Something incredible just happened. Since we're down here, I had this plan to build equipment and study the life forms we were encountering, but I didn't have enough enameled glass. So, I started looking for a natural substrate that would strengthen the glass we have, and those stalker teeth we've been finding fit the bill. Only, well, we needed more. That's when Marguerite got interested. She actually listened to me, more than I can say for father, and I worked up the courage to talk about my more tentative theories. When I told her they were attracted to metal deposits, that their teeth get dislodged when they pick them up, her eyes narrowed and she dashed out of the room. 3 hours later, she came back, her pack loaded down with stalker teeth. I asked her about it. She shrugged and said my theories were good. Said she had the meeting out of the palm of her hand. I think she meant it literally. She is incredible. She went out to the kelp forest armed with just a heat blade and went fin to fin with a pack of stalkers. On the one hand, that is the coolest thing I have ever heard. On the other, well, I hope the stalkers didn't come off worse than Marguerite did. She had a huge gash on her forearm. I don't think things went as smoothly as she made out. What's the point in surviving here if we have to kill everything that makes it so wonderful? I wish I knew more about these animals, but Father won't let me leave the habitat.
okay, so humans have been living
All this
here
glass,
some more time.
we could build a containment unit and get up close to them.
My biggest problem with what that guy just said is that the stalkers apparently make this place amazing. I think they make it terrifying personally, but to each their own. Into water, and salt. Don't tell me I just lacked the copper. I'm gonna lack the copper, am I not? Okay, the multi-purpose room will be built outside. I'm falling in love with my base, man. I will want, I think I'll make a T-shaped compartment. Like this. And the multi-purpose room. Why doesn't it fit? No. Because it's too close. And that is to construct that. Make then I-shaped tube. Then T-shaped one. In fact, even X-shaped one. We have the technology, let us enjoy it. And here, finally, a multi-purpose room. Hell yeah.
It may be prudent to separate work and leisure spaces to maximize productivity. Treat this space as your home, but never forget that it is not.
I will not forget nor. Okay.
Fluid intake.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, that's a base now. That is a base. I will want a water filtration unit. Just so I get some free water and salt. I will want more copper, I imagine. Oh. My life's just copper mining. Air withdrawal I can make. Yeah, I can make tons of it, no problem. And what else will I want? Water filtration unit will be good. I think I would want to have an aquarium. That is any use for me. Sure. I don't know if it's just decoration or an actual breeding ground. Just in case it's spilled on. Use aquarium. I think I could put stuff in. Let's put a 2 fish if I have enough. If I have the same fish, that would be good. Right. Some red ones in there. Resonates. It echoes almost as much as my office. Alright. You guys sitting there, and we'll go and get some copper. I did not miss the important part of that audio log, by the way. I'm very glad I listened to it. Stalker teeth makes enamel glass. I have a Brumble blade, so he talked about the fact that she used one to fight off stalkers. Maybe I can fight stalkers now. They're attracted to metal deposit. One thing I had learned before, I saw them play with a metal sandwich. Will always be usable. This will need to glass at some point. Some useful knowledge. Ladyfish makes water. This could be copper. It is copper. Let's change the water filtration unit before we go for more. Okay. Base will need some more reinforcement. Let's make some. I have lots of lithium, so I can build these pretty easily. I don't have any titanium, or maybe I'm too far from my chests. My lockers are far from me. I'm sure you're not out of titanium. It's like I'm out of titanium. I am out of titanium. Because I built a new equipment, so it costs a lot. Okay, so we produce water. We do not produce enough power. This will do the titanium. Hey Balkan, I'm doing great. Thank you. How are you? I am enjoying the game so far. There have been a few moments where I was a bit lost as to what I was supposed to be doing. Like, why? But since then, yeah, I've been finding a few things, and that has helped. Come back here, you'll... Come on. Have it. Have it. Can I collect the body now? Does he not care? Is he dead? Can I kill that at some point? What is happening? Am I doing anything? I want the teeth. I need the teeth, man. not sure this is doing anything for me except crashing that thing to the bottom. I think it's dead. It seems very dead. Just see if I can collect anything from its body when it reaches the floor during the end.
New creature discovered.
Yeah. Said about using a problem icon stalker in the thing. I know you said that, so why is it working? That's for the wall mostly. Okay, so I imagine that somehow you get stalker teeth. Despite the game explicitly telling you that's how you get stalker teeth. There's the red right here. Oh, and there's a lot of these bloody jellyfishes. Okay, let's go get some oxygen. We dive again. I need water or I will die. Maybe there's one more. That's a box. I don't know what that is. Something I had already. Alright, I wanted titanium in the first place, that's why I'm here. Can't remember why it was there. But that's good, I just found some by accident. The graft fragment. Who's fun? Why is my red tool? I hate the toolbar. Not the toolbar. Oh, he's in 3 titanium right there. So, was the stalker bit just a lie? It was just lore, but no actual basis in reality? How that works? That guy certainly does not give crap about being dead. Not collect anything from. Oh, I'm in the bad space. I need to go home fast and drink before I die. I'm dying. Dying quickly. Dying of thirst underwater is such a hilarious way to go. Well, there it is. Depends who you ask. Not that water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
How's the power? It's still going down, which makes sense, considering everything. So we shall make it better.
This is an automated distress signal from Life Pod 12. Coordinates attached. Warning, Life Pod has sunk beyond safe diving distance.
What if everyone not succeed at doing anything? Why am I the only one who actually
uploaded to PDA.
Not immediately died, you know? Hopper. Okay, I have enough power to sustain that. Sunks to the ocean bed. It's 250 meters. It's not deep. What time is it? It is 5:03. Let me check how long I need to. I'm going to my brother's moving in party, or I don't know how you call that. When someone moves into a new place, they have a little party. Anyway, I'm going to that later up today. Thankfully, I have some time. French, we call that crème. To be more precise, always on the crème. We're supposed to hang something from the ceiling. I don't even know what that thing is traditionally, because nobody does it, obviously.
Consider disguising the flavor of unsavory meats with salt or locally sourced herbs and spices.
Yeah, herbs and spices, easy to find here, right? I mean, I guess 250 is pretty deep when you don't have the sea moth. Because I live in luxury where I have access to this, and so I don't care. Early on, I think you do care a little bit. I will want to get that salvage as I'm out of titanium. This expedition serves two purposes. Finding more about the world, and oh yeah, I wanted to listen to
We're
this.
already 200 meters below sea level. You want to go deeper?
Look around
Deeper?
us, Chief. Water leaking through the hull, water outside the hatch. We're drowning real slow. If rescue arrives, whatever shot us down, it's gonna do it again and again until it's shut off. You see an off switch around here, Chief?
Why would it any more likely be half a kilometer down?
Your kid found something on the scanner. There's something down there. Something that shouldn't be.
You're mad.
I'm going all the same, and I have an idea you two are gonna follow. But if you do, be mindful. Your authority stopped at sea level.
How smug. I don't like smug characters. I think it's a terrible character trait. You think they're creating cool characters that they're like so rebellious.
Passing 100 meters.
They
Oxygen
sound like
efficiency
children
decreased.
more than anything. I don't think that's cool. Saying, but be careful. Your authority ended at sea level. No human being speaks like that. Yeah, open a door like that since the game began. New animation. Alright, let's cut that open, see if anything good is inside. Fingers crossed, new tech. Useful tech. Infected water, locked station fragments. Sadly, we have that already. Everything's not bad, but no. Lightweight high capacity tank. More maneuverability?
New
Do I
blueprint acquired.
air pointer? Locked station fragments. Yeah, we had that ready. Propulsion fragment, we also had that. This titanium has at this point. This titanium. Man, if we did not have access to all of those things, we would be happy to drown in that. Put it, keep it here. Maybe we'll return, collect the titanium with like 4 armor. Plus, one through here, and this whole Simons here. Is that the big sound? Yeah. I'm so a bit miffed about the whole what's the point of killing stalkers part. I felt like a genius for listening to the audio log and finding out about that, and then already in banks. And then there was no point whatsoever. I felt like an idiot for getting excited. And some rather big angry fish. It is a wreck. big anglerfish nearby. Place park here, surely.
Passing 100
Fine.
meters.
Is there still
Oxygen
radiation around?
efficiency decreased.
Thanks. Yeah. Sucks. Since I can't put in my my better efficiency rebreather.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
That sucks. Power transmitter fragments. That is new. Don't know what that means.
New blueprint
Maybe
acquired.
multiple bases, and you can like power lines essentially.
New blueprint acquired.
But it looks like at least. It's very cool, but also I wonder what really is the point. Yes, yeah, I guess it's easier than having the reactors everywhere.
New blueprint acquired.
How did I get in there in the first place? Not that one. Oh, it was a bench, right? What was it? Oh no. Ah, shoot. Where was it? Here, let's go. Out. Low on the oxygen. Let's go oxygen. Let's get back into the casuals. Did the ship explode already? You mean the Aurora? Yeah, it is. And we have tried exploring it, like as soon as possible. That was a bad idea. They're gonna destroy the Seamoth. I need to get out. Yeah, I went for the Aurora like as soon as was humanly possible. Terrifying idea. That was the first time I saw a Reaper, and I was not expecting it. I saw its shadow while I was trying to sneak up on me from above.
Meters. Oxygen efficiency
Absolutely
decreased.
terrifying. Wrong tool. Well, thank you for the suggestions, Space, but I fear you might not have my best interests in mind. Then
Print acquired. Integrating new PDA data. Detecting volcanic activity and several unusual electromagnetic signatures in the region. Exercise caution when diving.
Shall I go to base? But the ship itself was closed off then, was it? Oh. I thought it was after the explosion. Maybe I'm wrong. In any case, I know I'll have to go back to it then. I'm not excited about it. I know I will. Generally, if the game shows you an objective that you can see from all places on the map, it's very important. And if it is gated off with a dangerous, scary monster, then it's even more important. Well, that's actually a good idea. I'm going to go home right now, to base. We'll drop off stuff. We'll maybe build a few more rooms. Then the stream will end, as I'll have to go. However, next time, maybe tomorrow actually, the first thing we'll do is explore the Aurora. That's decided. Oh, that's spot 6. It was. We're wondering about that one. Good. Already in the game. Was a waste of my time. Lead is better than titanium, because I will have easy titanium everywhere. Lead is useful.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
this me. That's the captain. This tiny wreck. Adorable. Bring all the tools. Yeah. Do I have enough tools to even explore it completely? Because as far as tools go, I have my thermal knife, my laser cutter, gun tool. That's about it. I mean, the habitat builder, the repair tool. And the repair tool can be useful actually. I bring it everywhere. That's not. I'm still disappointed about the stalker thing. It felt so smart. Though maybe the stalker thief do spawn near metal deposits, so I might have still learned important information there. And at least I know that the ingredient for enamel glands. Whoops. I'm not very smart. A new base locked me off on one side. We are back. Power situation is mediocre. Oh, because it's recharging my it's recharging. Demo. So many legs. Yeah. I mean, I didn't choose where the legs were put, right? It's just how the game decided to build my stuff. You compliment for that. I deny all responsibility. Graph trap. Okay. What was the other thing I found? I found a new thing. It's circle. Indoor grow bed basically all of this. That's really useful to grow some plants. I don't know what they do. They drop a tube every time they bite into metal. Okay. So you can't get it. Oh, power transmitter extends the range of the power source. Okay, maybe it's for the exterior lights, like floodlights and so on. Oh, I should make floodlights everywhere. So I need copper for power. Go get some copper. Maybe let's do that with an empty inventory instead. That's less exciting than going to find them off, but it makes sense, otherwise it would be too easy to get these even amounts of those ones. Well, we are researching copper and stalker key. There are any.
Passing 100 meters.
Oh, right.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Too deep for copper, which uses gold hydrogen copper, titanium. Valuable than this titanium, but knock on titanium. Oh, there's one. Over two.
Near blueprint.
Oh, yeah. There they are. Plenty of them. Oh, we completed one of two objectives. Oh, should be one, right? Chopped. Again. Well, it's fine. We still have plenty. You can store the territory here, so it's easy enough to come back and grab some more. And I love my gigantic O2 tank. So useful. just want the flashlight, but no map. I think it was called this last time. Pretty sure. Oh. One copper. Not great, but it's copper. Oh, that's the opportunity right here. It's titanium. Habitat builder, put it on 3. It's complete with solar panel. Power's finally going back, but it's not great. The power situation is not great. Great. We can make enamel glass now, right? We have to learn how to. Enamel glass. Why do I need enamel glass? Remember there were 2 things that required it. Was it something I wanted? I'm less sure. I don't think so. I think there was some mod upgrade. Could have been useful. Fast selling goods. No, this is Cyclops. Don't care about Cyclops. C-mod. I have that. Found the MK2. This chip here. Aircraft. Don't care about peanuts. Don't care about that. Ammo glass. Fast selling. Magnetites. Just need the magnetite. For the happens. Observatory has some. Make an observatory. Let's make one. It's so cool. Eat. Very. That is a lot of water and it's 3. I have space for my muscles. Make an observatory here. No use whatsoever, except being cool. Actually reduces the strength.
With a specific research task in mind, observatories and other glass modules are imprudent for survival purposes.
This is Sunbeam. You know Aurora. We're from a little transgov on the far side of Andromeda, and we have a saying there. There's no bad without the good, no good without the bad. Sounds like you tasted a bunch of the former, but that only means you're overdue a whole lot of the latter. Might just be we're in. We're scanning for somewhere to park. We'll be in touch when we find it. Sunbeam out.
Good. Still need copper. Do I have time for this? I do have time to go try and get some more copper. Alright, I imagine the observatory has some use so that you can scan through it. Maybe? Or is it just because it looks good as a room? Because it's fragile and expensive. Eggs, but I do not care about. Oh. 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 Copper. Aw. Come on. I want lots of copper so I don't have to go and collect some more every 2 minutes. Copper, yes. More. More. Yes, that's good. Quartz is never bad. So better do have some mushrooms. I can get batteries more easily. Speaking of battery, it's weird that you, like, all the things that have a battery in them, you need the battery to craft it. Which in turn means that as a player, you realize the ability to swap batteries only later on. But if you didn't need to build a battery, they said, oh, why do you need a battery to use this? You would immediately learn how to use batteries. Wouldn't that be much smarter? It feels like a would be, but maybe I'm just not a good game designer. Okay, I think that's it for the power point. It's not angry. This is 4, right? So that's a situation when we're not charging the thing. This obviously costs a lot of the energy. Power. Anyway, never engines. Oh, did we get more fish? Oh, we didn't get more fish. I don't find me the strength to kill him. When I need the glass, I'll change my mind. So plasteel, I think I know how to make. It's lithium with... Yeah. I need more lithium, but I know where to get lithium. So that's no problem. Now, magnetite will be the great... well, having magnetite would change things a lot, because I could increase the depth of my Cyclops, probably by 100 meter more. Which is not insane, but it would be nice. I'm pretty sure I can make the... Oh. Wait. Wait one. Where is it? You just get removed and not... You can't be serious. Look. Did I just lose it? Data compartment. Is it restored? No. So I just lost it. Well, that sucks. That sucks a lot. Yeah, because there was a lot of copper. What the heck? So why didn't it refund me? You stopped me from building there. Why? That is not a pleasant surprise. That is very stupid. It should completely come back if you remove the tube completely. Let's check that. I hope you're right. By God, I hope you're right. Because that is absolutely stupid. Manufacture this one. Get new battery. Nope. It's gone. It's gone for good. Well, that sucks. Yeah, that's not very fun. That's I'm quite angry at that. Especially because the thing costs so much bloody copper, which is so hard to find. This was titanium, I would find it. Copper? Man, I have limits. Put that up. need one more copper so I can build my hangar camp. Man, that sucks. Gotcha. My base over there. Not bad on the sea by too. That's good. You tell me that the copper situation get better at some point, right? Has to. Right? I'm cool.
Calorie intake recommended.
Oh. I'm good. Okay, don't fail me now. Very good. Pistol. Oh, this is what I can do. That is all I have gas. Useful though. Hate this. Oh. Well, I'll think about it, and we shall decide for next time. I have so much stuff in my inventory, I'll need to make a new locker. Let's make that the last action of today. I'll make a new pure titanium locker. TI. Titanium. Shot. Melt that down. Alright, well, that's, while I do this will be my goodbye speech as I, dismantle all this titanium salvage. Next time will be very scary, as we will go back to the Aurora, where we know for a fact that there is a very scary Reaper hanging. I'm not very excited about the opportunity of dying in a horrible death against the Reaper. But it is necessary, so yeah. It'll be fun for you guys. I have a great pleasure in seeing you suffer a Reaper singular. Don't tell me it's Reapers with an S. Sadly, isn't that scary. Alright, save is done. Now we can bomber it out without worrying about cannons or whatever. We have a base. That's great progress. We got this moon pole, this useless observatory that I really wrote because it's cute. And we have this multi-purpose room, which makes me water forever and salt. Good times. So yeah, next time, exploring the Aurora. That might be tomorrow, not sure yet, but it's quite plausible. But you and I shall find out tomorrow. Until next time, have a great day. Enjoy your Saturday evening, depending on what time zone you live in, or Saturday at all. Just have a good night. In any case, see you next time.